Hello there, welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court. We're sitting in front of a few more options, but the first thing I want to do before I look out for a new dungeon to play will be have a look at this stagecoach and see if there's anything I want to recruit here. So there's a second Vestal, and I only have one yet, so welcome aboard, Durandal. And there's a Hellion. I have one Hellion now. Oh well, I don't have one, I have two of those. They're not too necessary, but having two Vestals is pretty handy. So let's have a look at our options here. So this is a very good trinket, maybe I'm gonna go for that. The Bag of Marbles is also not too shabby. Redemption Amulet, well, also not bad. And a Swordsman's Crest. Lots of good options, but I feel like I want to go for that because protection feels like a very strong attribute to have. So let's pick up our troop. It's ruins again, so let's put up this guy at front. He's level 0, so he can level up some. On my second spot I want to have the Crusader, because a Crusader always comes in handy in the ruins. And what am I gonna pick next? Some antiquarian maybe? Yeah, Houndmaster sounds pretty good, but now I need a supporter. And I would prefer some full support. Like that level 0 Vestal. Yeah, let's go like that. So let's have a look at her skills. That's almost good. So let's sort them up here. I like it when it's like that. Equip this guy some new weapons. We have enough money for that. And for her, I want to have the Judgment because I love that spell. And the Illumination can't be triggered from the last spot where she will be standing, so let's have a look at his skill set. That's one nice skill. That's okay. That's... oh, well, I want to have that too for him. Because that's... So I want to put it like that. Yeah, that's okay. So we're having some stress victims here. Let's give them some relief. But is there any option getting that cheaper? I guess no. So my money is a bit short. I guess we're gonna stay like that for now. And let's go for the ruins here and get that padlock. I mean, I don't have a abomination yet, but I really like them. So before we go for the next adventure, we're gonna unequip all trinkets and have a look at our options here. So the protection stone is something I like on frontliners, and why not pick up this as well? So that's some resistances. Not too interested. I don't have many options yet, so it turns out that's all I can equip for now, but that's okay. So it's it's a medium-sized expedition. I always like to bring lots of food in those. A few keys. A little bit of holy water comes in handy for areas like these. And we're still needing some of those. So is that okay? I guess it has to do, or no, we're actually gonna sell one of those because I don't like this trinket too much, and I don't like this trinket either too much. So now we're having enough money because I don't want to go into this ill-prepared. Let's pick up a few more torches and some herbs and some keys. Yeah, that should do the trick. So let's go. I don't like being too low on provisions, and some trinkets can be safely sold because, well, I feel like they're pretty specialized in their use, so I won't notice them missing too much. So I have 90% exploration goal for this dungeon. That's quite something. So let's check how I'm gonna do this. I feel like the best route will be going like this, and then we're gonna follow like that. Alright, so let's go. I do like medium-sized expeditions actually more than short expeditions, because I always feel like they're less dangerous, in fact, than the medium-sized, than the short-sized. And you can recover from stress better in medium-sized expeditions due to the campfire. But we'll get to that later. So that's an empty crate, and that's some loot. A journal page. Oh well, you can read them up by yourself if you're really into this. I'm not gonna go for reading these while recording, but they're pretty entertaining. So I haven't had scouting available, and there's my first fight. Again, the Bone Courtier is my priority target because I always like to take out the stress attackers first. And now there's only 2 cultists left. Their bleed is quite obnoxious, but that's the biggest trouble they can provide. We should cut them down easily. So let's go for the Hue. I bought this skill especially because I really love to be able to do double damage. And I'm gonna go for this skill. Try to stun somebody, because they will get another turn. And I feel like I want to go for a smite on this dude and take him down. So now I will take almost no damage from this fight. No damage to be exact. So let's go. There's some anti-venom. I don't feel like I really need this. There's some key for the locker here. They can be trapped if you try to open them without keys, which is really bad, because most of the time you don't get the loot. And there's a secret room in there. That's awesome. So for this one I need to keep one of my keys, but I'm gonna go there later on. And we need some food. The bookshelves. I don't like using bookshelves because most of the time you will get only some stress event. Sometimes you find maps in there or journal entries, and neither of those are too exciting, I think. So I really like to avoid them. So this costs one of my shovels, but I'm okay with that. I really want to take this loop. And there's some more good loot in here. So I feel like letting my torches run a bit lower, because I don't have too many left, and the lack of light is actually not too dangerous. It's only making your party miss more. No, actually not. It's only increasing the stress my team takes. So I tried to stun this guy, but obviously my noobs here are not able to even hit this cultist. I wanted to take him down before he does stuff like that. These push attacks are, well, right now they're not really dangerous or anything like that, but later on the higher levels of the expeditions, these displacements get more and more dangerous. Right now I'm only losing 1 turn. That's all that happened here. But I really want to take down this guy. And he resisted the bleeding. So sad. And there's another push. But I'm actually happy if they go for the push, because that doesn't do too much damage and only displaces my team a bit. So let's try to stun this guy. And I have a good feeling that I can kill this cultist off before he can get another turn. But he has still 12 HP left. That's quite a lot. Well, or my leopard just one-shots him. So there's a trinket for the Vestal. I like to equip those immediately, even though I don't like this trinket too much. But it frees up my inventory space. That's basically all I want to do here. That's one of those trinkets I like to sell. I mean, the speed buff in the first round, sure, it's fine and dandy, but well, minus stun chance is something I don't like to take. So, the monster accuracy and damage went higher, and we're suffering more stress out of this situation. So that's double core tier. Sadly, the stun failed. Would have been handy to stun at least one of them, because these two guys here are especially bad at hitting enemies in the back row. So we're pretty much stuck to take care of these two guys before I can take down the stress attackers. That's one scenario I don't like too much when it happens, but sometimes it does happen. Alright, so we're gonna take down this guy as well. So now these corpses are blocking me, which is really not good. And the stress is racking up on these guys. It's pretty nasty that they're stressing out my level 0 heroes that much. But I can't change it. So let's bring down the judgment of this guy and take him down. And yeah, we're gonna have to endure another turn of their shenanigans here, because I'm not able to reach them. Corpses in my way. So this formation is very, very good at hitting stuff in the front row, but not particularly good at hitting stuff in the back row, which is, I would call it unflexible. But on the other hand, the leopard really does tremendous amounts of damage if he hits. So that's the point where I'm gonna put up my campfire. That's why I'm not putting up more torches here. And there we are. I'm gonna try to stun this guy. Got him. Perfect. So she's close to going nuts, and I feel like this is a good opportunity to go for the dog treats. 50% damage buff, accuracy buff, that's cool. With some luck, I'm able to one-shot this guy. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna try to smite down this bone soldier. He hasn't taken action this fight, so chances were to one-shot him and take out an attacker. Pretty important all across this game, and I'm saying it again and again, to avoid dividing your damage too much onto too many different enemies. Always try to focus down single parts of the enemy team, because an enemy with only 1 HP left can do exactly as much damage as an enemy with all of his HP left. So it's basically the idea here. So there's blood. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna miss it, if I'm just gonna drop it here. So let's eat. And the campfire is a very good thing, because I can heal my companions of stress here, or... So there's scouting chance, that's something I really like to have. So first of all, we're gonna reduce the stress of these two guys. And that's a party-wide stress remove. I want to have the scouting chance. I really like to have that. And we're gonna do that too. And now let's rest. Sadly, my Houndmaster has none of the very useful skills of... Oh, there's some new update. It reminds if these items worked on that courier or not. That's cool. So I feel like some of those campfire options got reworked. I can't remember them working like they are right now. That's interesting. So I'm gonna go here to have a look if this is a good curio, but this is none of one I have, so let's go directly back and keep exploring. Oh crap. So that's a Shambless Altar. Well, these things work like that. You're gonna ditch in the torch into them, and then you're gonna fight some crazy, bonkers, super strong boss, which drops tremendous amounts of gold, and most likely will kill your whole party, because he's friggin' dangerous as fuck. So, I'm passing out for now, and keep rethinking if I want to do it or not. The major reason why I don't want to go for this Shambless Altar is that I'm having 2 Resolve 0 heroes on my party, and that's considerably bad. Okay, so there's a bunch of brigands. So how I'm gonna deal with them? These 2 guys have speed 6, so most likely they will be taking action before my team does, so let's try to stun one of them, but didn't work out. So we have to endure the blanket fire. That's some slice and dice incoming. So that's decreased bleed resist for my team. I want to focus on this guy, but turns out it doesn't work out at all. So the idea here is these 2 guys deal with these 2 guys, and these 2 deal with these 2. I'm not too happy with this formation, but especially in the early game, you can pretty much stick together whatever you like and finish up the dungeon with that, without having too much trouble. So I want to try to stun him, but there go the dodges. But that's okay. As long as they don't start critting with this, I'm pretty okay with that. So let's put up some protection and mark myself. I don't think this will change anything, but at least he won't take any damage anymore, I guess. Or we're gonna dodge it completely. I'm okay with that too. So let's apply the Hound's Harry here. So this guy will die from the bleed, and this guy will simply survive and keep being obnoxious. This is a terrible team. I can't do much more than that. Alright, so we're done with this group. No. I really don't want to go for the Shambler with this team. As much as I'm tempted to do it, since I'm recording this and all. But, well... I already lost a party or 2 on these Shambless Altars. And I have a safe secret room to take, so I don't want to get too greedy. The loot from the secret room is worth staying alive, I'd say. And there's more stuff to take, which is very good. Alright, there's a big bunch of spiders. If I only knew what's there. So let's put up a Divine Comfort and heal my team for a tremendous amount of 1 per person. In this scenario, I'm gonna spread my damage a little, because there's no chance that I'm gonna kill off these guys in time, especially since I went for the group heal. What a crit. So she's actually close to dying. Wow. And sadly I can't do much for her. So that shit didn't work out, but that's better. So chances are she's just gonna die here. Alright. Whatever. I'm really not too sad about level 0 hero dying. This is not the difficulty level where I have to take care of stuff like that happening too much. But I do have to carry around her stuff now. I really want to keep this chalice. So I can toss this shovel, I guess. Yeah, this is empty. Yeah, so I don't need this shovel anymore. And I don't need those dog treat anymore, because I'm pretty much done here. But I don't want to leave yet. So these thingies you can use holy water on. And get some nice buff. But I'm only here to finish up looting this place. So 100 gold more, not too much, and let's get back to that secret room. That's a lot of walking to do, but I don't mind. I've never seen a hero getting blown up by spiders that badly. It's the first time that happened to me. Usually these spiders don't pose too much threat, but in this fight they just disabled my only healer. And that, well, that was pretty much the end of her. And I'm gonna use this last torch just to make myself safe from using this damn Shambles altar, which would screw me up royally. Always keep an eye out on the map if you're retracking areas, because there's a chance that fights and traps are respawning, and that's something to take care of. Ugh. I want to use it so badly. It's terrible, but that's mainly because the loot of this boss is that damn good, and I can use some more money. So let's disarm this and reduce the stress, and look at that. These guys are practically good as new. I don't need to let them go for a stress curing or something like that. With some luck, I might actually stress him out a bit. Okay, oops. So now we're standing on the secret room, and it works like that you're having to hit the right place in the background, just like that. And then you're getting into the secret room, and there you need a key. You can't open these without a key, and there are these wonderful, wonderful trapezohedrons. The bad thing about these, they take up 1 inventory slot each, and that's why I strongly recommend to do those secret rooms when you're done with the dungeon, because this stuff craps up your inventory hard. Alright, so that's 15k, not bad, not bad. And these guys getting some levels, perfect. So that's an unholy hater, and yeah, not bad. No negative quirks. Cool. Very, very cool. And there's a Shieldbreaker. Awesome. So that's some new stuff. I haven't played these ever, They're part of a nice new DLC they released, and so let's have a look at the Shieldbreaker. That's armor piercing damage, puncture, bypass guard, breaks guard, 500% base. The hell? This is mean this deals tremendous amounts of damage if somebody is guarding. Adder's Kiss, Blight, absolute frontline skill, expose, move back, bypass stealth. I don't know what stealth is about yet. So that's one complete attack. So this guy seems to like moving back and forth. Serpent Sway, self, 2 blocks, buff self. Does this mean he's completely negating 2 attacks? It sounds pretty OP. Alright, anyways. So let's clean up the mess we left here. Let's heal up this dude, because he's too stressed out to go for an expedition. Have a look at the new heroes available, and there's another Shieldbreaker at my disposal, but I'm not gonna take 2 of those. And that's a bunch of antiquarians. Oh well, might as well take another. So I got the Nomad Wagon, Punishment's Hood. Okay, more bleed chance, eh? Not too interested. So let's have a look here. The blacksmith is okay upgraded, I'd say. But I really want to have more upgrades here. And let's have a look at the guild. And well, I can bring up the instructor mastery pretty easily. So let's trade. No, that was wrong. What the heck? Can't I trade? Ah, works like that now. This got reworked too. I can't remember this working like that. So, that's instructor mastery done. Very good. That's what happens if you play this game for a stop playing this game for a while. Stuff gets reworked a lot. So I want to have a few of those, because I feel like I want to get closer to the weaponsmithing as well. Might as well completely go for that. Because I do have a few heroes that are on resolve level 2 already, so they should be able to use the best equipment I can bring up. So, Ethereal Crucifix. Damage versus Eldritch, bleed resist, but minus max HP, but this is a very, very strong one. And what's there? An unmovable helmet, but I don't have a bounty hunter yet. Fortunate armlet, more crit and accuracy, but more stress. Medic's Greaves, I guess that's the one I want to go for. And the Courtyard, Dissection Kit, Bleed skill chance, and damage. Sweet. So, not yet. I'm gonna go for the Courtyard when I have a full party of resolve level 2 heroes at my disposal, but we're gonna go for this on the next run, but not now. I just wanted to make sure I'm on the right spot for the next episode. For this episode, we're gonna oh well, might as well prepare the next expedition before we leave. So it's Warrens. That means we're facing blight and disease, and bleed damage is also working quite well here. So I want to bring up a jester. I feel like this is a good guy to have down there. And yeah, let's bring up an antiquarian too. Why not? I feel like this guy would rock too. And I want to have a plague doctor, I guess. Well, the blight won't do me much. Won't do much good for me here. So no, we're gonna pick up a Vestal. So let's have a look here. Does this work for him? That's a forward move. And that's not too good here. Nah, we're not gonna take the Antiquarian here. Jester and Antiquarian is a bit too much for my taste. Instead, we're gonna pick up... Yeah, why not? We're gonna go for this guy. It's 2 skills moving forward and 2 skills moving backward. Alright, but I don't want to have this blight skill for him. Mainly because I feel like a blight skill is not too useful here. Let's pick up all skills for him, so he can level up his stuff. Let's do that. His skills are already quite upgraded. Same over here. So I don't want to take blight for the Warrens. That's... Yeah, let's go for this one. This sounds pretty bonkers. So let's gear them up. That's also pretty important to always be always take care of the best possible equipment here. It's very life-saving. So I have a lot of money left, which is very nice, but I'm very sure that it will get used up later on. So that's the end for this episode. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go for some Warrens on the next one, and we're getting closer to the courtyard, so tune in again. Leave me some feedback if you like. I'd be happy to hear some opinions, and see you guys soon. Bye bye.